opportunity to actually tell him, to be able to explain or justify everything that has happened. Hell, even during the last 5 years. But even I'm surprised how much has changed, actually. I still regret that day. And even the slightest chance that I was allowed the chance to redeem myself over the years, I still feel as if I did not deserve. I just hope, in some strange way, maybe he doesn't even have to forgive me, but maybe see why and see eye to eye. Maybe even that would be good enough. I do not deserve my son's forgiveness. If I have any regrets, as I'm finding him now, I could have been a better father to him and his brother. Maybe they'll find each other. Who knows?
I never hated you. I never hated you, Dad. I just resented you. Why did you leave?
And you just hear this final part. Aquarius, whatever the hell you are, I'm giving you one opportunity to have life again, protect my son, to help him find his brother, and to get the hell out of whatever this fake hell is.
We all hearing this?
Yes.
Fake hell? What?
I give you one job, Aquarius, whether or not you accept it. You are to aid my son, find my other son, find whatever you need to open the gate and give them the chance to live a life that they don't even know they don't get to have. Isn't that right, Caspian? And you would hear Caspian's voice. Yeah, that kind. Jeez, you're serious on this. You really have changed. Okay. Best of luck. I'll try to bring you back. I don't even know how to do half this shit, but we'll see.
Yep. Makes sense.
What's
going on?
Ending memory.
What? Wait, what?
Raquel is.
Wait, Raquel.
No,
That's
let zombie cook. Let zombie cook. This is his moment.
Raquel is bawling. He is now to his knees. Just this man that you thought to be unshakable is just bawling in front of you. Not even the death of his own father made him cry so much, but that final message, it's like, how do I put this? It's like a grown man who hasn't cried in the last 20 years of his life is finally crying again, Learned emotions. He is just bawling. It's not hysterical. He's just crying and apologizing over and over and over again.
And that's when you would feel a hand on your shoulder, Drakel, as you would, for a moment, through tears, see a very blind, bald black man in dirtied white robes just kind of kneel down and look at you for a moment. I know you don't know me, and I can respect that. But if you do want to talk about it, I'm here for you.
He starts wiping his tears. He just goes, I'm not crying. I'm just sweating from the eyeballs.
No, it's fine.
Yeah.
It's raining right now. It's raining. I understand where you're coming from. I lost
When it
my
rains,
father
it
too.
pours.
Not in the same way, but I've been there.
I just
And you're not alone.
can't believe he burned his own soul.
Well, wait. Think about this. Kel, you heard the recording. He was near my dad. Which means if he was near him, Ukron's there, he might still be technically alive.
I can't hardly believe the fact that Jaquel. No, not Jaquel. I can't hardly believe the fact that Ballumin has reconciled with your father. My dad.
It's weird. I mean, we don't know where my dad is, but wherever my dad is, Ukron's not far behind either. Which that's another thing. Which that's one thing. Albrius, our fathers aren't dead. That's one thing.
Yeah, no.
Yeah. That's Bitters. I am gonna say this. That is the most perfect thing to say to a man who just watched his father burn in front of him.
This is the thing. Again, he's not entirely dead then.
Just
you did hear my dad say.
The one thing Texas pulls out of it is like, my father ain't dead. What?
Well, no, she's not like that. She's like, that's a good thing because he knows how to fix shit. That's
At this point, you would all see in the very near distance, irony in that wording, a island with a very prominent port and multiple pirate flags and Jolly Rogers.
Oh shit.
And you would also see in the water a very old, what looks to be red dragonborn, currently treading water on driftwood, looking passed out.
Where's the nets? What do we got? We got to fish them out.
And at this point, you would see Aquarius transform back into the blade and sheath itself in black ink on the side of Drakel's hip.
Drakel would actually put his hand on Aquarius and like, thank you for recording my father's last moments.
I still have access to other memories and feelings. In your own personal time, I can recollect those.
That would be awesome, Aquarius. Thank you. I hope our partnership is a fruitful and highly beautiful basis.
Spectres was running around just being rope.
There's rope and different things.
Yeah, no. She's like grabbing ropes. In the process as well, I need to ask Aquarius some questions because now there's a lot to fucking answer. And she's just throwing a rope.
And you would essentially lasso the red dragonborn, covered in just tattered and shredded dirty robes, as he is very heavy.
I need some help over here.
And slowly but surely you pull him up.
Alright.
I'm gonna start checking to see if he's breathing.
You're good, Mo?
Oh, he's breathing. He is breathing. He's unconscious.
Luther, Dace, can when do you wake him up? I don't know if he's hurt, like unconscious from pain, or
Dace will waddle over and kind of just start patting the dragonborn's face and checking vitals. I think he's just sleeping from exhaustion. He may be needing a little bit of R&R, if you catch my meaning.
Got it. Let's try to get him downstairs then. It's the best option. Yeah.
Fair enough.
I'll carry him. Trakel will come
Okay.
over and just pick him up.
By the
And
way,
as that happens,
this is weird. You guys hearing shit when that happened?
Yes.
Looking at like everybody else.
Yes, I did.
at this point, you would see a very familiar scene happen before you as a light blue skinned angelic individual, bald head, female body, would slowly descend from the sky and would take a look at you. Greetings.
Hi.
My name is Aura. I am one of the many stewardesses of the port. Are you stopping here entirely? Do you have business? What is your reasoning for entering into Port Zell?
Well, besides getting a new boat, just points the whole thing. Dropping off some people as well.
Name?
Oh God, I don't want to have to do this every time we do this.
Raquel, Texas.
Texas McTavish.
Guys.
You've had a message waiting for you for... As she's looking through a bag of holding, which looks to be a mail carrier's bag, almost, in an old-fashioned style, and rummages out and pulls out a very yellowed and old letter. This has been waiting for you for 5 years.
She takes
This
it.
is a
Please
letter
don't remind me.
from, and she looks at the inscription on the wax seal because it's coded. Sarah Godwin.
What? She takes it. She's opening it immediately, just like ripping through, just like
As
like
you open it,
opening it, like.
as you open it, the letter, the scrolled letter itself would unfurl, and you would begin to hear a voice coming from it. Hi! Although I feel as if you're not exactly a niece, but more of a... No, actually, yeah, technically you're a niece, because your father was my brother. Yes.
I see, that's how it
Hello,
works.
niece. It has come to my attention that you are hoping to get a boat. Since this is going to be your first boat, I decided to do something nice for you, but give you a chance to prove yourself and earn it. In the northern port, there is a boat waiting for you. Pick it up whenever you need to or whenever you would like, by all means. It will not leave the port until you pick it up. I have made sure that it is protected. It is a decommissioned boat from the Quindar's fleet. We've upgraded since, and I thought that this would be a perfect first boat for you. Nicer quality than the little dinghy that your father and crew used to sail around in. And, yes. Now note, I am not sure how relations with Quindar will go with this individual port itself, because the island entirely is newer, and more than likely the guilds of Ravnica have primarily taken over the overall area, and we're having to deal with that. And there's another town from another realm called New Capenna, and there's people that have been kind of filing in from there. And there's a whole civil war going on between the multiverse, I think, of it. I don't know how to keep up with it. It's not my problem, actually. But nevertheless, you know, I'm going to be completely blunt, as I always have been. You're all weird, and they're weird. So surely you'll be able to fit in together. I wish you the best of luck. Love from your aunt, Sarah. Kisses, smooches. Please don't give me a reason to have an angel shoot you. Bye!
What? That's a first. That's normal. She can't talk either. She's weird too.
P.S. You're legal now, so I'm allowed to do that because you're old enough. Please obey the laws.
God.
All right, bye.
She's like my dad. He got threatened to get shot once fired. What the fuck?
And as the letter ends, Aura, the light blue-skinned angel, just kind of doesn't land on the boat, but gets close enough to where her feet are flat, but hovering above the deck. And you can hear her almost give a sigh of relief as she's just kind of hovering for a moment. Well, with that being the information that is now given, your directive is known, noted, documented, in triplicate, and welcome to Port Cell.
Ugh.
I will say, however, you are not allowed to sail to the northern port due to it being completely overrun by pirates unless you have a job going there. What your aunt has just bequeathed does not count as a job, but a missive. It is different, unfortunately, and with the current order and jurisdiction system that is currently enacted here by the current powers that be, the Boros Legion has enacted different statutes. Try to find a job that'll get you to the North Port, and I'm sure that somehow that'll work out. Apologies for my candor and for my unprofessionalism in saying this for the time that we have been here, but thank you for abiding by the laws. And with that, she just launches off.
Before you leave, I want to ask you before you leave.
Yes, as she is like mid-ramping energy to launch.
Is it's only good first to eat. We've been saying
Say again, you're cutting out a bit. You wanna eat at the table? Say that again.
so there's very good place to eat and rest our heads.
I mean, we can still land at the port. We just can't go to the northern end.
No, I'm asking for recommendations.
Ah.
Unless we get into port.
Oh, he's asking about taverns and such.
Taverns and such.
Yeah.
She would give you one look and say, by my order standard, I am not allowed to say the name of the most immediate available tavern. However, there is a business that has just opened that will be immediately in front of you as soon as you land the boat. It does not have a name yet, but it is available. You will find a half-elven man by the name of Sai and a group of Hadazee led by a female one known as Nanners. It looks like a hole in the wall. It is a hole in the wall.
It's literally a hole in the wall.
The other tavern that is available, you will have to ask them to say the name because I am not allowed to.
Why is that?
It is vulgar.
Got it. Makes a lot of sense.
Goodbye. And she launches. And you are met with a beautiful stone dock port that has dozens of boats of different Jolly Rogers flying. What time is it currently? 8:18. If we would like to take a short break, then by all means, if anyone wants to get food or anything of the like.
roleplay?
Sure, y'all can role play. I'm gonna eat for a minute.
So that was a little oh man.
I'm just thought it was okay.
So I have a divine weapon now?
I don't know.
I mean, Aquarius
New weapon,
did say
yes.
I was contracted to her.
I think there's still a lot of nonsense.
That's kind of crazy, honestly. To think that my own father sacrificed himself to bind a weapon
I
to
am
me.
back. I'm sorry. My mother is lit. She is being touchy-feely. What did I miss?
We're taking a break, but I'm doing some role playing right now.
Okay. Well, what were you asking about?
Oh, I was just like, so I have a divine weapon now, huh?
Guess? I don't know. I don't know what this celestial crap is. I just know Gravekeeper weapons, and that looked like the way anchor. That's all I know.
It
I think
was
that was the way.
it was the way anchor, but the way anchor is only a how did Aquarius put it? An imitation of her?
I guess.
A copy.
I don't know what the fuck that means. Like,
I guess
like,
that
what
means that
entirely
Aquarius
means.
is the true form of way anchor.
I guess. By the way, what the
Also-
heck was Aquarius talking about there being someone of equivalence to a weapon? It's one of us. Plus, did anybody else hear weird shit being called something?
Yeah, I
Luther,
did too.
did you hear any
For
shit
my-
besides that anchor? Oh,
I
Chris
heard
is gone
something
too.
about-
Never mind.
All I heard was way anchor, Aquarius,
that's
user,
obvious.
new user detected, Aquarius.
Well, I think that one's obvious.
Oh my god, I've been on mute for so long.
Like, where the fuck's Chris?
Well, Texas, I heard something in my head too, and then my drink changed.
Well, I
So
know,
hold
my
on,
gun changed too. It was already fused together, which was weird. What about you, Luther? By the way, did anyone see what the fuck happened to Dace? What? But yeah, Luther, do you hear anything?
Tyler was not here.
Yes, I heard.
Sorry, Tyler. But yeah, I'll catch you up on that one.
I didn't quite understand what it was telling me, and usually the only voice that I hear is Moradin. So I was quite confused to hear another giving me the command to attack that woman, but it was simple enough. So, yeah, I guess my alias, code name, whatever you want to call it, she called me
Oh.
Vulcan. Did any of you get called a different name?
Yeah. What was that, Tyler?
Yes.
Yeah, no, that was weird. I got called
Yeah,
Titania.
my code name was Aquarius.
Yeah, I got called Titania. Bit weird to call me after a dead fae, but whatever.
I kind of lost track of what I was called in the moment.
I don't know, maybe it has something to do with your Drake. It got bigger.
It
Those were
did.
sounding like
Well-
important figures or gods. It's Vulcan?
Well, I also thought it could be celestial constellations as well.
Well, that's the thing, because Aquarius is a constellation, but if you're talking a zodiac constellation, it doesn't make any sense for the rest of us.
It probably could have been a side effect of Aquarius activating.
Well, that's the one thing. My dad's talked about someone named Aquarius before, but that had to deal with the painted plane. And to knowledge, he wasn't a god. He was a strong entity, but then that also doesn't make sense because I got called Titania.
I don't know.
Probably they're not gods. Probably they're
Well,
divine weapons that could give abilities to users. So, I was Aquarius, one of the constellations. I have one of the constellation weapons, Aquarius. You were called Titania,
Yeah, well,
Vulcan, and the third one, I can't remember. I can't
Well,
even remember yours,
well,
Tyler.
also,
I'm not gonna lie.
Dace got called. Did anybody hear? Dace was
Helios.
called Helios.
I thought it was
Yeah.
Helios.
Dace was Helios. Tyler
So,
was Fafnir.
and all your guys' weapon changed to some type of sea creature except for Deus.
But that was based
grew
on.
wings.
But that was the difference was no, because his eyes were Kraken eyes.
Yeah, okay, yeah.
No, because I heard in my head that we were getting shit from you. That's why everything was like that. It was because of what you did. I don't think that's actually what happens with us, but that's from you sharing your power with Aquarius there.
I don't
That's what
think
I heard
it was.
in my head.
All you can think is my father who sacrificed himself to contract Aquarius to me at that time.
Well, that's also the thing. We heard in the message, he went to wherever the hell my dad is. So I wouldn't say he's entirely dead. Probably stuck somewhere. Normally burning a soul means death, but that doesn't seem to be the case.
Your dad did say, I'll find a way to revive you.
Well, yeah, that means he might be in, like, well, whatever God picked him up. Which in this case, for the redeeming qualities he did, that's your guess. Normally, that's Mount Celestia.
I think what my dad did was more than enough to resolve himself of his sins in my head.
Well, I mean, that's one.
But on another note, I have a brother.
I guess so.
Oh, I thought you already knew this.
I thought I
I
was
thought you knew that too.
So that's a little confusing. Help me find my brother.
I don't know. Look at me.
Did you have a brother to go?
No, he was an only child. Like just a while ago. That's the weird thing.
Yeah.
Maybe it's like my dad and you have step siblings. Or your brother had to be taken away at birth because he was so powerful. I don't know. Fantasy books are going in my head right now. Don't look at me. Even I think it's weird, but maybe you got separated at birth.
While Drakel's looking at you with like his judging eyes, he's just judging you.
The most I can think is you got separated at birth for some reason.
So you read the manuals, huh?
What? No, I read old books back in Lock Black when I was a kid.
Yeah, I told you about overreading on those fantasy novels.
You didn't tell me anything.
I told you a little bit.
No one's told. It wasn't just that. I read up on a lot of I read up on a lot of those like action novels where people were secret agents shooting things.
Fair
Vampire
enough.
movies.
But on to the topic. I have a brother. I
Yeah.
have acquired a divine weapon of sorts
Acquired
through a
something.
contract that my father made.
Someone on here is equivalent to a weapon.
So wait, does that mean one of us would be equivalent to a weapon?
I don't know.
I look straight at
Luther?
Texas.
It could be you, Luther. We
Oh.
barely know.
Texas. I think the
I think it's
weapon that
Calbrius.
Aquarius is referring to is you.
I don't think so.
No. Think about it. You have the heart of your mother. Your mother was basically a living weapon. You're out to collect the parts of your mother.
But the difference is my mom wasn't created by.
Your mom was created by
Dad doesn't
Kodak.
talk about that.
Wait, no. Jaquel wouldn't know that. Sorry.
Dad never talked about where mom came from. So I don't know.
But wasn't your mom a super powerful being?
Yeah, technically.
I think we don't have enough information to go to conclusions.
Listen, the way you told me was you were hit with a spell, a super deadly spell, and died, but was revived by the heart inside you, correct?
Well, yeah. That's what I heard in my head.
Doesn't that
mom's
sound
voice.
like some type of weird divine skill, though? Like, to be able to die and not actually die?
No. People have done that before. There's the contingency spell. So I don't know. I thought it was that. It just was a delayed reaction.
I have
We
returned.
don't know. Like I said,
Besides,
we don't have enough information.
actually, Aquarius can say, "Hey, Aquarius."
Weird wings.
About at this time, you would have landed at port. And without exaggeration, Aura was right. There is a hole-in-the-wall-esque building, and you can see behind a hastily put-up sheet a half-elven man. It's Food Lion brand, honey. Kiddies love it. Oh, Walmart brand. Okay. Fun fact: Walmart brand maple syrup pancake syrup has traces of anchovies.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yummy.
Anyway, as this happens and you see him, you would see a half-elven man wearing a very interesting cape that is duck yellow.
It's dark yellow.
Duck yellow.
Oh, duck yellow.
I'm currently talking to some Hadazee.
God.
You guys can go ahead
I guess it's the
and
Yeah.
stay
Hole in the wall.
and comb through the records of my father.
That's all you. You did just get slugged a lot. Which, by the way, you look fucked up.
Let me help you with that.
I'm a little burned. I don't know what the fuck that shit was. Ugh.
Well, you know what? It's as good of a time as any for me to use these,
A
and it
shower.
looks like we're not in combat. I'm going to drop, I guess that would be, because I didn't cast my first levels, I still have 4? Okay, so you're really hurt, Drakel. Let me give you 2 of these. That's 7 and 7. Okay.
I'm not
You
mistaken,
regained
I'm at like 1 HP.
regained 14 HP.
Okay, so 15 HP.
And 7 as well. That's 3 threes in a row. 7 as well. Healing word to Texas. You need a little bit more healing. Nice. You take 8 more, Drakel. So now you should be fully healed. Texas, are you good with 7? Or are you still hurt?
I'm still hurt, but I'm close to full. I'm
I
like
take
9
8
from-
more.
I'm like 9 from full.
I get 8 more health.
Yes.
You would
I'm
see,
not fully healed, but
you would see at this point a individual standing at the dock.
Hold on. I still have one more spell.
Don't waste it. It's fine.
Oh,
I think we're
okay.
good. I think we can short rest, get it back. So it should be fine. Yes.
Ahoy!
Hi.
What you doing here?
Well, a lot of things. Besides also getting attacked. I mean, you know, a lot of things.
Why you sailing a piece of shit?
Because it's the only thing that the last where we were at had.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
Looking for a place to sleep?
Rogue.
Definitely.
Well, I can recommend the Cock and Toad.
Ah, that's why the
it's just
angel
up the
couldn't
block,
say
actually,
it.
not too far. 5-minute walk.
Cock and toad. That makes sense. How is cock vulgar? It's a chicken. Celestials are weird.
It's not really a vulgar place. It's actually very calm and civilized. It's a wonderful place. They even have public music.
Well, that's why I was. I know. I'm just commenting the fact that celestial couldn't say cock. It's another word for chicken. Weirdo.
It's also another word for penis.
Well, I know that.
I almost made my wife snort milk.
Meanwhile, I'm just
Yeah.
there fucking just
Your
thinking
turn.
of Darth Vader saying, "They've got cookies."
There is also
Oh,
a
yeah, and
decent
there's-
bakery just up the road from me, actually.
Nice. Yeah. What's up with this place? Texas pointing literally at the whole wall.
Oh, that place doesn't even have a name yet. It's supposed to be a mishmash of businesses. It's a restaurant, a repair shop, and a tinkering business.
Tinkering business?
Yes.
Interesting.
Owned by a man named, Thigh.
Die or die?
Sai. It has a longer name, but everyone, for purposes, is known as Sai. Also, if you notice that the town's not very lively, there's a reason for that.
Okay.
An out-of-towner came through. One of the rich men of the town decided to hold a gala, trying to get everyone that doesn't currently have a job. And the out-of-towner, for some reason, pointed at the moon, and the moon exploded. And a third of the town's population literally evaporated into milky white dust and flew to the moon.
What?
And then in the morning, that went away, and yeah, still reeling from that. I
How the fuck
wasn't
do we
even
not see the
drinking.
moon explode?
I don't know.
I've been sailing for a week.
Oh no.
What the fuck?
Hey, Inti, we are in Quindar, right?
No, you're not in Quindar. You are
No.
next to Quindar. You are on an island next to Quindar.
Okay, never mind.
Fuck.
But yes, yeah. From what I've been overhearing,
Okay.
part of Sai's crew had recently aided in getting a pirate, a former member of the Black Hand, arrested by making him go insane and killing his own crew.
I look over at Alberius.
I'm gonna have
Just a big Smile.
And yes, they're looking for a boat to get them to the northern port. But I talked to them about it, and why I know so much. I just walk this port for hours, listening in. I'm a port guide. It's my job.
You're a port guy. I was gonna say you're an informant.
Guide, informant. Sure.
Well, thanks for the information. So,
Oh.
Hawk and Toad is the tavern that's
Yes.
available. Good to
It's a
know.
multi-story tavern. It's on a corner. Can't miss it.
Right.
Literally
Right.
has a giant sign of a rooster riding on top of a frog.
Got it. Well, thanks for the information. What the fuck do I use this money? She's like looking, how the fuck do I use this money again? Can't we
You have
use
gold?
fucking gold? I wait. Actually, do I still have any gold?
Yeah,
Didn't I convert it all?
primarily.
Yeah, toss them about 5 gold pieces.
Wonderful. I can get shit-faced. And he walked
Yep.
off.
So, besides securing, now we know where we can secure some lodging. Guys, I want to go talk to that guy over there. Points to the hole in the wall. 2 reasons.
And as you're saying this, you would see a Hattazee, which you've seen once or twice before on different crews. A female Hattazee just glide over to your boat and cock her head at you and essentially say, "You, pirate,
Me? Yeah.
you have boat for use?"
Currently it's in the North Port, but yeah. This
You
one's
take
just
us-
to get us here.
You take us to Northport? We have business there.
I mean, I could, but I need to get the Boros Legion's thing's kind of blocking the way.
From recollecting from what Aura had said, essentially you're not able to go unless you have actual
Have a
business.
job. Yeah, unless you
Which,
business.
in this regard, this is a pirate using their passage ability for giving a job.
Using the Dreadlord status. Or, well, the Dreadlord status thing. For the...
Well, just the pirate background status of, hey, I'm a pirate, give me free passage, I'll work for you.
So they're doing that, or I basically can use that, is what you're saying.
They're using that on you.
I mean, yeah, I look at her and I'm like, yeah, problem is to get to the boat, I need to get through the port, to have business there.
You give Ride that business.
Fair enough. Yeah, if you guys are looking for a ride, that's not a problem. We've already got hitchhikers anyways.
And she would smile, nod, and glide off back to the building and literally climb into the building.
Well, I think we now have a way to get the boat. By the way, keep an eye out for some interesting people because we're going to need a crew. Because currently
As
we
you
only
say
have,
that-
we don't have enough for that.
As you say that, you would immediately see this half-elven man's crew of the half-elven man himself, a orc in very comfortable robes, a dwarf, a cat
An
with
actual
a
cat.
bow and knives,
Oh, or Tabaxi, you mean? Oh, Tabaxi or Leonin?
a Linian.
Like, or we... Oh, that kind of cat. Got it.
Huh? Oh, and a satyr.
Got it.
Rocking a pan flute.
What?
As they
Rocking
do.
a pan flute. I can hear Ruth. I can hear Ruth in the
Oh,
background.
wait. Okay. Rocking a pan flute. I got this. Aggressive pan flute.
You can just hear Ruth in the background wheezing.
And you, as these individuals would walk up, and they just kind of stand at the edge of the boat, waiting for the plank to drop. You would have the Hadsy, the half elf, the dwarf, the orc, the cat, the satyr, just all kind of looking up at you, kind of waiting. Yeah, and you would hear the satyr call out, "Hey, man, you gonna let us on?"
Yeah. I'll just set down the gangplank.
Do y'all like music? Do y'all party?
For the most part, we haven't had music in a while, so we've been literally just stuck on the seat for a week without anything.
This is gonna be epic. Get a name from this for sure.
Yeah.
And as
the
as the male satyr, steps on board, next you would have the Linian, the cat, and you would see her just kind of look up at you. Do you have mice?
Well, maybe. I haven't seen any.
I'll go look. And she scampers off below deck. At this point, the Hadsy would step on board. We talked before. My name's Straw. Your name?
Texas.
Last name Stormdaughter. Yours?
McTavish.
Dreadlord. Got it.
Yeah.
And you would see her climb up to the crow's nest.
That works.
About this point, you would see the dwarf kind of awkwardly shamble on. Hello, my name is Onar. I've never been on a pirate ship before, but it's nice to meet you. Are you the illegal kind or the legal kind of pirate? Well, I guess there's not much of a difference. And he just starts rambling. And you see him kind of go below deck as well, awkwardly. And at this point, you would see the orc also climb on. Hi, my name's Koldor. Nice to meet you. I'll try to help how I can, I guess.
Okay.
It's just like me, for real, for real.
How dare he impersonate me? Identity theft is no joke, Ente.
We can't use identity theft. The fuck?
And this would be about the point to where you would have the half-elf come on, rocking a longbow, or no, a recurve bow, actually, and a very hefty quiver filled with various tipped arrows, wearing a duck cape. And he would look at you, and you would hear in your head, "Hello, my name, do I actually have his name in the server? Because I'm going to try to pronounce it and butcher it because he is, for some reason, no, he didn't put his actual name. Okay. And no one ever did character art and pictures. Phenomenal. Absolutely point. Anyway, my friends call me Sai. Pleasure to meet you. I believe I heard your name is Texas McTavish. And you're hearing this mentally.
Weirdest thing that's not also the weirdest thing I've ever had. Yeah.
Is this your other group, Inte?
Yes.
Yes, it is.
I'm literally catching the two groups up to the same point. Because where this session will end is where they currently are.
I will be picking up with them Sunday.
Yeah, Sunday's going to be fun for bitters. But, yes, thank you for letting us take passage on your boat. We'll help however we can. I'm very sorry for the somewhat chaoticness of my group. even I'm still trying to really. I forgot the most important one.
That's fine.
You would hear a voice in the distance. Hold on a moment, please. Just a moment. As you
We
would
have another
see
one.
you would see a changeling without an actual form, just blank canvas, white ass faced changeling, just running up, covered head to toe and carrying schematics and bags and different things, looking like an absolute undecided mess, wearing what seems to be what's supposed to be actual, like, nice regal looking kind of attire, but he looks like the mix between a Starbucks barista and what would be like semi fancy clothes. He just looks very uncomfortable, and he's just running up and almost trips on the boat. Hello, my name is Fortunato. Pleasure to meet you. I'm a part of the crew. They almost forgot me. I'm sorry.
Just careful that there's a plank that's been. There's planks all over the place that are. Does this guy trip into one of them?
He almost does, but he catches himself.
Yeah, careful. This thing is literally entirely.
Don't worry, though.
driftwood.
It'll be fine. I'll probably find a way to fix and improve this boat. Don't worry about it. First, I have to figure out, though, what I'm going to be. Working on.
I'll tell you this. Don't worry about fixing this one. I have a better one waiting in the north.
Okay, that works. Yes.
Just keep this thing from sinking. We did just literally get done almost dying.
Good to know. Yes, good to know. All right.
Yeah.
And he goes below deck, and then Sai just kind of slaps his face. Yeah, we did almost forget that one. Man, that would have been nice.
Is he always like
Man,
that?
that would have been nice. He's a long story. That one's a long story. It didn't used to be a changeling. He used to actually be a dodo bird. And then he died. We had to go to the Feywild. And, yeah, that happened.